Narcissists do some really weird things. This video will highlight some really off the wall stuff that narcs do. It can help you to be on the lookout for toxic people in your life. And if you've dealt with a narcissist who did anything on my list today, make sure you tell me about it down in the comments. Number 1, a question for your questions. Narcissists love things like circular conversations that don't go anywhere, being ambiguous about things, giving those answers that have the weird double meanings, and answering a question that you might have with a question all their very own. And this is done to deflect, of course, throw off the topic of conversation. It can also help a narcissist shift the blame. Sometimes the question that they will fire back at you will have an intensity behind it. The question might be something very accusatory that throws you into defense mode and throws you off guard. The question might be out of left field, changing the subject completely and causing confusion. There's something to be said when you pose a question to a person and all you get in return is another question. No answer is code for they have an answer, just not a very good one. Number 2, you're just jealous. Lots of people with high levels of narcissistic traits and tendencies have an extremely delusional misconception that everybody is jealous of them. Everybody wants to be them, and everyone wants to be with them. A person with an overinflated ego and sense of entitlement has thoughts like this. This belief they have is rooted deeply in their need for admiration and validation. They believe people everywhere want them and hit on them because, very simply put, they need to believe this. Thinking these things indulges a narcissist's fantasy, their delusional world they live in, and it makes them very happy just to have this thought, true as it isn't, that everybody wants them. Number 3, behaving like a child. There are several childlike behaviors that narcissistic people never quite seem to shed off, even as they grow up. Things like immaturity, emotional immaturity, and being self-centered, just to name a couple. Like children, narcissists have feelings that are easy to hurt. They need instant gratification. And there's also a lack of emotional regularity. They're going to have tantrums that makes them look like children, get into petty fights, start drama, and things like that. Always be on the lookout, survivor, for an adult who just can't seem to act like one. Number 4, no conversations. You'll find a narcissist most of the time doesn't actually have a very good back and forth flow of conversation. It's more this really frustrating one-sided dialogue. Flat out, the narcissist just isn't interested in other people's thoughts, emotions, opinions, ideas, goals, dreams, and feelings. And since they're not interested most of the time, they just ramble on endlessly, wanting no input from you nor anybody else. If the conversation does land on you occasionally, you'll notice that slowly things will wiggle around and revert right back onto topics that involve the narc. All of these people are very poor at asking basic questions like, how are you? How's it going? How are you doing? The less somebody asks you and the less they listen, you're going to know that you're just really a set of ears for someone toxic like a narcissist. Number 5, mountains from molehills. Narcissists will take the smallest change in routine, the smallest, tiniest little slight in their life, and blow it completely out of proportion. A fragile self-esteem, ridiculous sense of self-importance, and very poor coping skills cause somebody like this to take mundane things and make them extraordinarily vital. A narcissist will lash out, yell, scream, play the victim, cry, have a tantrum. The actual reaction they will have varies, of course, depending on who you're dealing with, but nonetheless, a narcissist can blow up and become absolutely hysterical over nothing at all. Be aware of a person's ability to regulate their own emotions and how they handle things. Meltdowns, tantrums, fits of rage, and things like that should not be normal for anybody. Number 6, no relaxation. Make no mistake, narcs love drama. Drama, chaos, fighting, making people feel uncomfortable, pinning people against each other, mayhem. And a lot of this has to do with the ability that a narcissist has to control people and keep them on their toes. They enjoy doing this. A narcissist has no interest in you feeling safe, secure, or stable in a relationship with them. They need too much attention, and that's a pain in the ass, but they're also going to disrupt you because that keeps you weak. The weaker you are, just the easier you are to control. It's as simple as that. They might try to prevent you from sleeping. They might not give you space when you ask for it. And they're not going to do anything at all to help make your life any easier. And this can actually also create dependency and help keep you around longer. If you're scared, unsettled, anxious, and so on, the narcissist loves this. They love feeling powerful and in control of other people's emotions. There is truly no rest for the weary. Number 7, kids are competition. Now, this one is just flat out sad. This is all really sad and pathetic, but I feel this one really takes the cake here. Narcissists love to win. And trust me, I'll talk about that more here in just a minute. But the thing is with a narcissist, they don't really care how they get a win or who they get it from. And this will go to show how insecure a narcissist is. They will assert dominance over a child, back them into a corner, be mean to them, where in no way, shape, or form could a child defend themselves. A child can't exit the situation, get in the car, and leave. They won't have the right words to stand up for themselves. Kids are just an easy target. If a child maybe gets praise or attention, you might see a narc swing in and attempt to scoop up a little bit of the feel-goods for themselves. Well, yeah, little Jimmy got straight A's, but I made him study. I'm the reason why this great thing happened to my kid. Since narcissists feel pretty shitty about themselves most of the time, comparing and competing with kids makes them feel better about themselves. They also aren't above trying to put themselves before their own children or perhaps their partner's kids, their own stepchildren. Watch out for the 30-year-old, okay, who needs to win the sack race at the 7-year-old's picnic birthday party. Number 8, showcasing the scandalous. There are narcissists out there who will actually flaunt their lying, cheating behavior. They may post this up on social media or be vocal about it with their entourage. This stirs the shit pot, causes drama, and in another really sick way, it exerts power and control. Moreover, malignant-style narcissists brandish their cheating and their disgusting ways, almost to dare other people to do something, to egg them on to maybe lash out at the narcissist and cause a fight. This naturally makes their partners feel very insecure and embarrassed, and that can drive survivors to keep trying harder to please the narcissist to make this very public cheating stop. Number 9, jealousy of animals. There really isn't anyone or anything that a narc won't be jealous of. They might be envious of their partner's children, again, their stepchildren, their own kids, and yes, even animals. If you have a fluffy little forefoot or other animal who gets a lot of your time, care, and attention, you might notice a negative response from a narcissist. They might tell you spend too much time with your animals. You spend too much money. You spoil them. They might even say things like they're allergic to your animals or your animals are dangerous and you need to get rid of them if you want to continue a relationship with them. Rest assured, a narcissist will find everything that you love in life and do their damnedest to try to get you to either not have it or not love it anymore. Number 10, the ungrateful winner. It's no secret that a narcissist is one sore loser. They yell, they pout, they whine when they lose a board game, a video game, or anything else where they feel that they should have won, but they just fell short. In the event they do win, the last things you're going to get from a narcissist are any kind of tact or grace. They're going to boast, they're going to gloat, they're going to be smug and insufferable. They might even insult other people who didn't win. Everyone can be a sore loser sometimes, sure, but look out for somebody who can't even win with any class, grace, or tact. So what other weird, strange, creepy things do narcs do? Let me know down in the comments below. Thank you so much for listening. Have a great day, survivor, and take care of yourself.